I work together with a partner organization, Subcam, and this organization supports a small clinic, a small facility in Eastleigh, that is called Biafra Clinic. So we started with a lot of network. We started also introducing our program to everybody here who is responsible and who deal with GBV survivors, gender-based violence survivors. So, of course, we work together with the area chiefs here in Eastleigh and together with the district officer and district commissioner. Yeah, and since 2010, we organized a lot of trainings and workshops for not only for GBV survivors and for clinicians, also for opinion leaders, for governmental officials, for police officers, also in conjunction with GIZ Good Governance, and of course always under the head of GIZ Health Sector Program.
Being a pilot project since 2009, I can say we started from scratch. It involved putting in place an internal system, just putting in place how the clients, gender-based violence clients, are going to be catered for. Yeah. And also putting in place external system involving networking, informing the community, the responsible people that a gender-based violence project exists now in Kamkunji, in Biafra Medical Clinic.
This clinic was founded from the Biafra Muslim Welfare Society. So all people know the clinic since 15 or 16 years. And what is also good is that we have a mixture of cultures here.
With Biafra Medical Clinic, it's surrounded by 8 slums. We are in the middle of the slum, and it's a community which is mixed. They are with all kind of religions. There are Muslims here and Christians, all kind of tribes, and also it is near the people where all kind of violence happen, and there are few GBV. When the gender-based violence project started, there was none like this in the community, especially in Kamkunji, in Isili.
So the linkage to the legal part of that gender-based violence program is always a challenge, because the people come here and talk about their problems, and it is really a challenge to support them to go to court, because not only in Kenya, in every country, the people are so shy to talk about their bad stories, and if you have to bring them to court, then they need a lot of support.
The referral framework is also a challenge, and in fact that was our main issue this year, to tackle it among the GBV working group Kamkunji, because it's not only a problem for Biafra but a problem for everyone. We have here we mainly work with paralegals, yeah, and we have the surrounding hospitals or clinics are mainly private, and with Biafra Clinic it's not 24 hours, so it's tricky for someone who needs services late at night, and the private, they are expensive. So we visited MTRH last year, and we got an idea of probably in housing a paralegal, so that will be here standby to tackle any GBV case that need legal advice. Domestic violence, this comes along with a lot of unwanted behaviors like alcohol, just poverty also contribute to domestic violence. So we really have to work hard on behavior change. There's a lot of drug abuse, alcohol abuse and all that, and we have a lot of youth unemployed. All that baggage comes, at the end of the product is violence. And surprisingly, We also have cases of child sexual assault, yeah, and also sodomy. Few cases, but those are also areas where we need to tackle.
Most of the survivors are children and women. We have also some men, but they were really shy and they did not trust maybe people, and to talk about domestic violence was really a challenge for them. But nowadays we have a lot of persons.
We did a lot of awareness creation and also prevention awareness of gender-based violence in schools. We also create capacity with our provincial administration, opinion leaders, religious leaders, and also with matatu drivers. So we did a lot of awareness creations in all the areas where we think gender-based violence in Kamkunji is rampant. Also the clientele, like the first year when we started, we had only 8 clients. Then it rose to 49, and last year it rose to 259. Also the legal part of the gender-based violence was really improved for the last year. We have like now 25 cases in court in gender-based violence.
The networking was really a challenge at first, because not only for driving around and find out who's responsible for what, also to get the people together and permanently to be a sustainable network. But I think this is also now a real key success, that the people know us. We work together with Community Justice Center in Kamkunji that is nearby, and they bring us sometimes cases from their area.
For the time being, there's no funding from finances from outside. We only get funding for our activities, prevention awareness activities and such. We only have help from the government. There's a quarterly disbursement of faith-based dispensary kit, and that's all. And most of the clients who come here are poor, like they pay only 100 Kenya shillings for consultation. The clientele is growing, but most of the clients are poor, so they are not giving any returns, any revenue. So, and there are also a chunk of clients who wants to be waived or want services for free, and you also cannot send them away because this is a community project and you are here to help the community. The community really looks up to us to help them, not only in gender-based violence, but all other health services needs in reproductive health. Yeah, they've come here, asked for maternity, can I deliver here, when will you open a maternity and things like that. They've come here, asked for so many other services. So, and the clinic is in a strategic place, and health support of not only the community, also of SUPCAM, and all the stakeholders around. And there's a lot of clientele also build up if we are going to lose all these people. SUPCAM was thinking on expanding it to maternal health services, and also the Biafra Muslim Welfare Board directors also thought on the same. So even with them, they're also planning to continue and even to venture into other and expand into other projects and into other services.